All right, hello, brothers and sisters. Today is still January 16th, 2023. And as I said in my last video, I was going to do another video. There's 3 dreams I want to share, and I think I'm just going to go ahead and put them all in this one. One dream is more of it's a dream, but, well, you'll see when you hear it. It's very encouraging, and so that's something I definitely want to share. So let's just start with January 11th, I think. This was another dream I had after, I had some other dreams after that one, but a lot of times lately the Lord's been showing me people in my family that need prayer. So, we go back and forth here. So anyways, in January 11th, this is the dream. Brian and I, my husband and I, were hiding from the world, all right? We're hiding from the world. We were in a hiding place, okay? And I looked over and I saw our son standing in a secret hidden place. And there was a red light or glow over him. And I told him, I said, have you told anybody about this secret hiding place? And he said, well, I've told a few people. And I said, well, don't tell anybody else, because I knew that he would be in danger. But he was in the secret hidden place of the Lord. That's where he was. And the red light. And then I was sitting, Brian and I were hiding from the world. And I was sitting down, and I saw my dad walk towards me. And as he passed me, he put a baseball cap over my head, covering my eyes. And I felt that that was all very symbolic. Now, I know a hat is a covering, so I'm not really quite sure what to make about this whole scene. I don't feel it was the rapture, but I feel like maybe I was being shown that we were being covered or hidden. Maybe because of something that is going to be coming upon the earth, and God is letting us know that we are going to be, those that belong to him, he's going to cover us and protect us. Those are just my thoughts. So that was one of the dreams. Now, the second dream I want to share with you that I had January 12th, I just thought this was amazing. And again, I need to tell you a little bit of background. When I started this channel, I don't know how long I was on, but there was a man that had contacted me. And he said that he had prayed because he wanted to make sure I was the real deal and not just somebody wanting to get subscriptions or subscribers. And that's what I like. I like people, if you're not sure, then pray. And he did. And God showed him the truth. And he told me about it. And so over the years, we became friends. And I considered him my grandpa. He was just, I never had a grandfather growing up. And we would talk on the phone once in a while and then just talk on the phone. I was with him when his wife passed away, via the phone and stuff like that. But we just became really good friends. And he was one of the people I considered my prayer partner. I had 2 prayer partners. He was one of them. So just last year, he contacts me and tells me that he found out that he had brain cancer. And I was like, oh boy. So I was praying for him. And he talked to me one other time. But after that, he never responded to any of my emails. And I'm sure it's because he was sick. So I never heard anything more from him. And it wasn't too long ago, just a couple days before I had this dream, I was, I'm always praying. And I was wondering to myself, is he still here on earth, or did he pass away? Because I never heard anything. And he wasn't the type of guy to call out for sympathy and stuff like that. He handled it really well when he got the news. So I just wondered, he could possibly still be here, or maybe not. So on January 12th, I had this dream. Now in the dream, Brian and I were driving up this dirt road. We live up a dirt road, okay? We live out in the country. So we drive up this dirt road, and on the right side of the road, I pass a wedding. There's people getting married. And then right after that is my grandma's house. So we stopped in front of my grandma's house, and this just so happens to be where the property starts that belongs to my family, okay? So we get out of the truck, and we stand looking down at the house in silence and kind of just out of respect. We were just standing there looking at the house. And as we were standing there watching, all of a sudden, generations of people started coming out of the house. Men, women, and children. And I knew they were just all generations of the whites, of my family. And then they waved us down and invited us inside. So we go inside, and I see that they're putting all this food on the table. There's a huge feast taking place. And there were some women there that I didn't recognize. I didn't know who they were, but I glanced down the table and I saw this man, and I knew I had a bond with him. There was something between us. There's something about this guy, but I wasn't quite sure who it was. So I stand up to walk closer to him, and as I do, I recognized him. You guys, it was my friend, my adopted grandfather. It was Woody. He had a blue plaid flannel shirt on. He was smiling from ear to ear. He looked fantastic. And he was so happy and overjoyed. And I finally made my way to him, and I gave him a hug. And that's when I woke up. And I just thought, wow, God was showing me that he is in heaven with him. So what I did after that is, because you guys are probably thinking this crazy, but I never really knew his last name. You know how you just get to talking to people, probably on YouTube you guys do that, you talk to people, and I never really knew his last name, but I knew that he'd responded to a couple of my videos, so I took the time to go through my videos until I found one of his comments. And I clicked on it, and I found out his name. I went on Google and looked him up, and he passed away September 18th of 2023, this last year. So, pretty amazing. I just thought, I wanted to share that with you guys, because I thought that was so amazing. Now, the last dream I'm going to share is the one I had last night. And usually I take some time to pray before I put the video up, but I'm going to go ahead and share it with you guys and ask you guys to pray for it too. I have an idea. So here's the dream. In the dream, very short, very simple. I was with a woman. I knew her name was Terry. And she was loading all this stuff on like a counter. Like when you're in a grocery store, you put your stuff on the counter and you pay for it. Okay, but what she was putting on the counter was bills, things that were owed. And I knew that these were things or items owed by the church, because she looked at me and she said, go ahead and put all your stuff on the counter that's from your mom that she owes. So if you go to the Bible and you look up the word mom, it can mean a couple different things, but it had to fit with the context of this dream. Obviously, I knew it wasn't Jerusalem, and because we know that after the rapture is when God is going to be dealing with Israel. Okay, that's the main thing that's going to happen. He's going to bring his people back. So I knew that after talking it through this morning and with my husband, that it was talking about the church. So to kind of put this in plain English here, the woman Terry, her name means harvester, and it also means powerful lead, or what was it? Oh geez, I can't remember now. But anyways, powerful tribe leader or something, I don't know. But the main meaning was harvester. So what she was saying was she was paying everything that the church owed, all the debt, everything was being paid for. And then she told me, because there were some bills in my purse, things that of my mom that needed to be paid. And she said, put them on the counter. I'm paying for everything. So I found that very interesting dream. I found it really encouraging, because it sounds to me like, again, just another sign of how close we are to the rapture. Because, like I said, when you talk this out, what's going on is the harvester, the ones that are going to be coming to take the church out. So right now it seems like everything that the church owes, all the debt, anything like that, which is symbolic, is being paid for. So again, as I always say, you guys, please pray for discernment over these dreams, okay? Take everything to the Lord. Leave your comments. I love to read them. And again, today, you guys, I just want to pray for each and every one of you. Trust God. Like he showed me that he has us covered. We're in the hidden place of the Lord, and that is in Scripture. So don't fear. When you belong to God, he's going to protect you. He's going to take care of you. Just trust him. This is an ongoing thing on my journey that I've been having with the Lord, is putting all my trust in the Lord. And yeah, it's not easy. I admit that. I struggle with that because I want to take control. But this is what he's been showing me and teaching me. It's been a long journey. It's been a somewhat painful journey, but a beautiful journey, and I wouldn't trade it for nothing. So I love the Lord with all my heart, plain and simple. And I am just so excited to see what's coming ahead. But Also, I just want to encourage you guys to, don't fear. Don't fear. Trust the Lord. There's been nights that I've had to say over and over, I trust you, God. I trust you. I choose to trust you. And that's probably my best advice. Just trust the Lord. So I love you guys. I pray you have a great day. I pray you're keeping warm. It's really cold here. But yeah, the days are surely flying by fast. So, all right, I'll let you guys go. I love you.